Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 49 of Factorio with the Space Exploration mod, where we are trying to do Vulcanite stuff. And yeah, we got to this planet and then realized I forgot to bring core mining drills for the Vulcanite, so now we're just doing a small mall here. And yeah, we're still waiting for this to finish, just need some more miners. While we wait for that, we might as well prepare for oil stuff though, and we need glass for these. So we should go build a glass setup as well. And as always, we're going to steal that from something we have already done somewhere. Right here, I guess. Just one of these. We just need to feed it stone, and we get glass. Yes. Awesome. Why are these going so far down? That's just output. That shouldn't be necessary. We just want a bit of this. We don't need a full build or anything like that. So that should give us some glass. Can we make a logistic warehouse? No. So we get a lot of junk, but I guess that's okay. You will output glass to the left, sure. Whatever. So we should be getting glass up, right? Yes. And I guess we'll just help a little bit. Can't do these either, that's a little annoying, because now robots will get stuck with things in their hands. Until they can deliver them to me, I guess. And glass goes in there and there. Good. So then we're ready for the oil processing. Do we have one of these yet? No. I had some miners though. Good. I will turn this off for now, I think. So we have a core seam here, and we need some landfill to get to it. And I disabled landfill production. We should probably get that set up again. Even if it's just a little bit. Landfill, please. Good. Were we running out of these? Apparently we are. So we should maybe get this stuff powered here. Good. These things are running. This takes a while. If we have a look, whoops, not at that, but in here, at this stuff. We get this from the core fragments from this. We get pyroflux from that, we get stone, we get more stone when crushing, pulverizing. We need a bit of stone, but not a lot. Do we need all of this pyroflux? No. At least I don't think so. This is not produced here. It's produced as a byproduct of this, I would think. If we need it. And 14 is basically what we need there, so that's good. But can we get 20 of these out per second? Is another question. Also, we need more than this. Is this not linked? It is. But we need 7 of these per second if we want to do this. What? We're feeding all of that in there now. Then where does this come from? Apparently we... I don't think I like this block, by the way. Why are we producing 10 of this if it's not something we need? What? Yeah, this scaled up when we removed that production. But there's no consumption for it. I think this might just be bugged. Let's try and do a new one with just this in focus. And this from these. We needed this for this part. And we would like, I guess, to maybe make extra of this. But now we're exporting this stuff to do that. What? One of these becomes pyroflux. We don't need anything to make the Vulcanite blocks. Not any pyroflux, I mean. So that's just a way to get pyroflux out of Vulcanite. But we don't need to do all this. We only need a little fraction of this. And we're scaling this up to be able to do this, so we already will produce enough here. It doesn't make sense. Oh, I guess we're not doing matrix solving. Maybe that'll help. I have had some problems with Helmut though, so maybe it's not working that well still. That seems more right though. Good. Let's see if we have a Corsi miner. We ran out of power, I guess. So we don't. No, we do. Never mind. One of these is enough to start with, at least. Mining speed 100. Productivity 30%. Mining time 2100%. Yield 165%. Oh, math. Can we do this? So 100 crafts per second in the machine. Divided by the 2100 mining speed. mining time, whatever. Multiplied by 1.65. And multiplied by the productivity, which was 1 point what? 30? I expected this number to match what it says here. Expected resources 7.7. Did I get numbers wrong? Not really. Wait, 100. No, this is just up here. Oh, the yield might not affect the speed? No, it should. Okay, let's do it one by one. Whoops. 100 mining speed divided by 21 mining time multiplied by the yield first, 1.65. That's not multiplied. Multiply. Why do these not work when I use the keyboard and this numpad? I don't know. 1.65. So the productivity does not, because this is basically the number we're expecting here, 7.7. So is that with or without productivity though? Do we get more or less, or that exact amount from this stuff? First of all, we want full power before we do any experiments with this. Also, if we get 7.7 out of this per second, can we do this by input? Why? What? Why can't I input a number as an input here? What? Can't do that. Apparently it can't link these. What? If we limit by assemblers and do one of these, it can't figure that out. Is it because it's the wrong one I'm using? So the one to the right doesn't work, the one to the left doesn't work. Oh well. We need to get this to around 7.7. 8 is around 7.7, I guess. That's 0.5 of these per second. That should work just fine. But wouldn't I rather just do it with limiting the output then? 0.5. Oh, also, apparently I forgot about this part. Good. Do we need this for anything else? We can make iron plate. That doesn't seem that useful, other than maybe transferring between planets or something. If these stack to the same amount that plates stack to, at least, then we have 10 times as much in a stack. But not really, no. So we don't really need to produce this to export other than for space or another planet. So let's not worry about that. Does everything else seem right? We get 1 stone per second. We only need... Well, we need to... No, we need that crushed stone there. So the stone is just for giggles. Landfill, I guess. Cool. Do we have full power now? Yes. Do we still have full power? Not really. Production. This stuff. Wait, not steel plate. This one. We do have full power. Good. Just want to see if it is actually the 7.7 or more. This is of course per minute. And this is actually not that unsteady because it's still quite a lot. But it's difficult to actually get a good reading. About 600 maybe per minute. Let's call it 600 per minute. That's 10 per second. So that sounds like we do have the productivity bonus. How are we out of power now? I don't understand. Also, don't fill that chest, please. So that should be equal to the first calculation I did, right? Where I did productivity as well. Can I not get this again? Apparently not. But I think, yeah, equals 10.2. Sounds about right. Actually, you can fill that chest. We'll just do a loader from that. We won't get a full build all the time, but close enough. Good. Where do we want to actually process this stuff? Maybe we shouldn't think too much about it and just do it in this area. How many machines do we need? 5 of these. Can we get this as the default, please? And remember it? Oops. The rest seems right. Don't want that. Don't want that. This is fine. Yep. So everything else is good. Somehow 6 of these, 7 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. This is not true correct though. That one can't do molten stuff, so it'll have to be this. Can we fit all of this in here? Maybe we should just bring this up to the top here and then work our way down and past all of this, so we don't have limited space. But how much space do 5 of these take up? Not too much. That can fit in here. It could also fit over here, but that's more landfill we need. But hey, I have a bunch of stone. Which is about, what, 12 landfill or something, but still, I'm helping. Can we get some more miners as well, please? Thank you. Because we will need the landfill at some point, I'm sure. I like the idea of having it over here, but we will still try and start up here somewhere. Or will we? Was that really all of the landfill? Holy moly. I thought I had hundreds. I guess I'm confused. We could also work our way up from here, which would require less landfill. But still we want to fill this. And we are really not producing that much still, right? Also, we need faster inserters here. But no. We hit the right button, please. We are not producing a lot. Why don't we just start here, build up to around here in case we need more mall, and then transfer over to here or something. Because I don't want to sit around and wait. So to me, that sounds good. Of course, we could try and scale this all for a full build. And get more land, and more of this stuff from another core seam. Because we can get more. It's just that we need 4 miners to get 2 times the output. We would need less than 2 times the output though. Nah, let's just continue with this. It's more important to get some of it running than getting a lot of it. At least for now. You crush core fragments, Vulcanite. Crafting time 20 seconds. We need 20 in though. These, if they were powered, probably should be able to do that. So this is fine, I think. Have 4 different outputs here. I guess we will handle the liquid down here just because we have the space pretty easily. And we will do more complicated stuff up top to filter all of these outputs. So get 2 belts of Vulcanite, 1 belt of core fragment, 1 belt of stone, potentially. Sounds like the belt of stone and core fragments is going to be our carry belt. And then we will just output onto that and filter it to other belts afterwards. Let's do this for symmetry. Of course, we need... If we get 25 out every 20 seconds, that's more than 1 per second. That's less than... Oh, this can do 2 in a little bit more than a second. I'm still going to upgrade though. And then we will filter. It was just Vulcanite, right? This to the right. Or left, sorry. And we will output prioritize that out there. Wait. It's 25 every 20 seconds. That's not a lot per second. We don't need 2 belts, do we? Nope. Just 1 belt. And there's no problem on any of the belts, really. What if we do stone to the right, so core fragments and Vulcanite goes to the left, and then we just split Vulcanite to the top. Is that actually a priority? That sounds a bit weird to me, but whatever. So this should work, right? I think so. Now, what are we going to do with the core fragments? We can get more pyroflux out of it. That should actually help us, since we don't need this part. With 1.2, don't get a lot though. Is it too much, too little? We have scaled this up heavily to be able to... know what? What? We're producing more than enough here now. Why is it scaling up like that? It's scaled this way too much. Even this produces more than we need. Oh, it's because it scales up the iron to what we need for the 5 of these. Wait, didn't I say... Didn't I set this to 0.5? Did it change that when we added a recipe? If I remove this, still correct? I'm confused. Still there. Still there. Still there. But we've still scaled. This is still scaled up. For this. Because we still need more iron. Okay. Can we do something to ignore this? Or this somehow, no? If we remove this and just have a look here, 1.2 per second. Every 20 seconds, if we just round it down, we get 4 pyroflux. Is that 0.2 per second? 5 seconds is 1, 20 seconds is 4, yes. Do we need more than 0.2 per second? Yes. Maybe. When we did this. It's 0.8. So we're not getting enough. Okay, so it is a byproduct we need to handle like such. But we would like to prioritize its pyroflux production over this production. Yes. This is all right now, though, right? Except we get 10 of these, so shouldn't we scale up to 0.6 maybe? That's all we can do with this. We get some oil and water. So there's no real way to get rid of core fragments, is that correct? You have to utilize this in some way. That sucks a bit. For now, I guess we can just store it. I guess store these because we get more out of crushing these than we put in. So yeah, we're going to store that for now. Also, these belts needs to be balanced somehow. Doesn't need to be perfect. 3 out of 5 is less than 7.5. when the full is just 10. Oh, is the... no, what is the full stuff? 12. So 3/5 of that. It's probably around 7.5. I guess we can just do this. It just sucks, because this will also have problems with throughput then, I think. I will store a little bit of this for now, just to see how it functions. If it's going to back up or anything like that. And let's just empty this out. Also get some pyroflux, of course. Think we are gonna put that in a storage tank over here for now, until we need it. Do I have a storage tank? Yes, good. So this seems okay, right? Except the input isn't fast enough. Oh, because these have a crafting speed of 2, not 1. So it's every 10 seconds we need 20 in. Is the output fast enough then? Yes, good. How is this backing up? Oh, it's just the inserter here making the rest back up, I guess. But it's fine. None of the machines are backing up. Good. Why have I not pinned this yet? I will consider this done for now. And we need to crush it further. And just 2 machines. Could do this a little bit smarter. But I don't want to. I just want it to work. Crush. Vulcanite. Yes, please. One second crafting time. That can run 2 times per second then. 6 in, 3 out. 3 plus a little bit, I guess. So do we need to sort that in the same way? How much do we get per second? What one belt can carry, I guess. So we can just collect it all on one belt and then filter it out from there. Which is just a little bit simpler. I guess we can also just save a little bit of space since we're not going to do anything to the left here. Put this to the right, please. And this is needed in a bit. We need to make even more of it. Let's just sideload that for now. So I only have the crust left here. Enriched Vulcanite we need. Stone we can just store. At least for now. Or we could already put it into an assembler for landfill, because then it won't fill up in many years, I guess. I need assemblers though. Did we make assemblers? No. Can make assemblers though, I believe. Though we need to make all of the steps. Not that one, this one. Makes a low on iron plate of all things, but I guess that's because of low power. Good, we're making stuff. Yeah, what else is it we're getting here? These that were useful. I think we want to switch this around. Then we can process this right on top here. Run this around and merge with the output of this. This needs to be split, of course. Oh, no, we can't do this. Then we would have to do this instead. Other way. Because we need both stone and the crust stuff to the left. I feel like I'm making a mess of this, but I don't care. I want it done. These, do this. We need sulfur for that though, so maybe we should go and do that oil stuff I talked about. We also need crushed, wait, and this stuff. What? Okay, that's a little bit more complicated than I thought, to be honest. I think I will rest my brain and go do oil instead. How about that? Because then we can maybe also get some more accumulators soon. Sounds like a plan to me. To do it up here, right? Sure. Because why not? We need both petroleum and sulfur, right? Petroleum for this, sulfur for this. Yes. Whoops. What am I doing? Click all the buttons. So we need to bring power up. We can just run that from here. Did we have pump jacks? We have some. Don't think we really need that much, so we're probably good with this. Good. And then we need some water as well, I guess. Though, again, this is the most efficient way, or at least it's as efficient to make petroleum as this, right? Where we need more cracking for this. I'm pretty sure I've calculated that several times. So I'm going to go with it. And we need that there, we need some power. I want this there. Good. If we then get the water, we should have petroleum. Okay. Petroleum achieved. Awesome. And we make sulfur out of petroleum and water. Awesome. That's easier than I thought when we just used this recipe, I guess. I thought we had to do cracking and everything, but no. I am going to store some of this for now. Not that I'm not going to use it right away, but I just don't want to waste the time, I guess. Can we have more refineries for these pumps? Apparently we can. Let's just do a little bit more, just in case. And then we want some water down here as well. Actually, why is this not just a full pipe? And then we can do these. Sulfur. And we don't need sulfuric acid, right? Well, we do if we want batteries for accumulators. And I think I do want to make accumulators here. Just because it's fun to do the same thing again and again. So something like that. Oh, and then we need iron up here. I guess we are going to bootstrap that in. And then with this we just want a couple of battery producers. Maybe just two actually. And they need stuff. And the output of that goes into accumulator production, which needs iron plate. So this is iron plate, this is copper. Something like that should work, I think, if we bring in the resources. And of course we want to store these there. Let's bring a bunch of iron and copper, if we have any. We were out of iron earlier, so maybe we're still low on that. First of all, put some stuff in there. Yeah, we're low. Oh, because we are smelting it into steel, of course. That's why. It's not only because of power. this should still... Oh, I forgot about my fuel, I guess. Since we don't have a lot of resources, we're just bringing our own stuff as well, I guess. More of those, more of this. Batteries on the way. You needed iron, you have iron. You need iron, you need more iron. Every battery is 20 sulfuric acid. Every 50 sulfuric acid is 1 iron, so that's 0.4 of an iron per battery. So yeah, we do need more iron for these than for this, I guess. That's fine. We are producing now at least, and we'll just not leave that. We still need the sulfur and the petroleum down here. Are we going to run a belt with sulfur and a pipe with petroleum? It's not a lot we need of either. We could just bring down the petroleum and then make this locally. That's less work for me right now, so why don't we do that? Where do we need this? In here we need some for this. I'm going to move this over further. But we also needed some of that in here, so we should probably mix it on a belt with the sulfur, which means I want to move all of this up. So this needs to be merged with sulfur. Sulfur can be made right here. Then we need water here as well. I didn't really think about that, but I guess it's okay. At least I'm going to try doing it. So you will output to there. And that one machine should make plenty for all of this. Is all of this fast enough though? We also needed this in. Do we have a bunch of landfill yet? We have a couple of hundred. Maybe we can get rid of some of this water. Didn't I say we also wanted faster inserters here? Let's do that. One thing we can get from this water is water. So maybe we should do that before we cut it all off. Or we could just make a small island there. Petroleum, petroleum. Water. Production. Things running here. These were not the ones that only took 1 second, that was this. Good. Do need 2 more of these. We only have the 1, but I'm going to build it anyway, or plan it. Output of this is sand. More of this, less of this. And that needs to go back, be routed back in. Dang it. Should we do this with robots just because it's annoying? I'm not sure. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.